જોઈ રાખે ઓલી ફિલ્મો લઈને
ચાલના ઉપર કરો ને નહીં ચાલના ઉપર કરો
થઈ ગયું છૂટા કરે
वस्त्रं सितकुसुमगणैः पूजितं श्वेतचन्द्रैः श्रीराब्धौरत्नदीपे सुरनरतिलकं रत्नसिंहासनस्थं चन्द्रमौलिं त्रिनेत्रं ध्यायेत् शान्तरथमिशं गणपतिमं भगवन् विवन्दनं पूर्ति आरती आपવાની ગુલામ પકડો અને પછી આમાં देवाभिवन्दनं कुर्यात् भवतु તમારા આરતી સ્વસ્તિર્ભવતુ સ્વસ્તિર્ભવતુ આપણે રિહર્સલ ના કરીએ ને So how you are related to Setu?
Setu is my cousin.
Well, this is the main tool. We're going to do this pujan. First, we're going to do the prayer for Mother Earth. We cannot do any puja because we're going to do our environment. So we have to have a respect for Mother Earth. We're going to do the puja, prayer service for Mother Earth. Finishing that, we're going to go outside. We're going to tie up somewhere where we can find place. Okay? How long you want to sit there? दिनात्याग कर्तव्य कर्माणि यथा पुण्य गणेश स्थापनम माणिक स्तंभ
सेतु
आदि च
सेतु
Party, yeah.
best opportunity,
Okay.
and make the best out of it.
Sure.
Forgive me for just giving you advice.
No, it's okay. I like it.
Certain things, you know, certain ways.
Yeah.
So you go inside. When you do puja, that's what you do.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, madhya ityadi, chaturdash
Are we making a
This is Setu's grandmother bought for her for this event years ago. This thing. She said,
Oh my God. I'll find him.
Listen, you can go wild. No, this thing. You gotta just clear it out.
Thank you. I love you. Oh, excellent. Thank you.
Hey, do it on your speed too. Yeah, like that. Just keep your feet like that. Get. Chalo, next. Tell them to turn. અમે ક્યાં ના પાડી અમે ક્યાં રોકી રાખી
છોકરીઓને પછી જેને હલકી લાવ લઈ જાઓ લઈ જાય આપી દો
ક્યાં ગયા તોરલ બેન સેતુ અને તોરલ બાંધશે ને Come here. I have to offer more offerings. Just like we are what we have asked them. Then we will come up with it. They are also asked them. Now we have all the management. So we have to come and see Om Vishnu Namaha. Vishnu Namaha.
sure that somebody make sure that whoever's last has a box. Don't leave anybody here.
Done deal.
Yeah, this is extra now. This is extra tablecloth. Somebody give it to them.
They wanted 7 of them, so.
No, I know. This is our tablecloth. It's extra. I'm just
Cloth is extra, table cloth is extra.
No, but somebody give him the tablecloth. I'm trying to say.
कहीं दूर चले जाए हम। से मान लो, लेकिन सुनो ये जान लो, हम तुम पे मरते हैं, हम तुम पे।
जैसी साथ साथ चंदा की है रात, जितने पास नैनों की काज।
All right, ladies and gentlemen, may I have attention, please. At this moment, we'd like to start our program, and I'm gonna give my microphone to Vipin Bhai. Please welcome Vipin Bhai on the microphone. Thank you.
Wow, I'm so colorful. I'm so happy everybody's here. And thank you very much. Thank you for coming. And especially Mr. and Mrs. Lanigan and their family. We are very glad that you are here and joining us with this celebration. I primarily want to thank everybody who helped me out here today. This is not easy job, and it cannot be done without a lot of people's help. And also, here, we have so many people here from different places. There are people from Los Angeles, there are Texas, Indianapolis, and Louisiana. Oh, I have to say that, otherwise my sister's husband will give me a hard time. Anyway, so and they are, pretty much everywhere in the country they are here. But I like to recognize my mama and Setu's loving dada. 95 years age, he is here from Los Angeles. There he is. Kanu mama. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I also want to recognize my kaka and Setu's dada, Dilip dada. He is here from India, Ahmedabad, 7,500 miles flying down here all the way. It is not only that, the decoration you are seeing, if you do like it, it is a really product of his help and input. He has gone into, he is the one who found everything from Ahmedabad. He went to the street which he had never gone in 80 years and then located certain things, which is the backdrops, umbrella, and a lot of other things. So, and not only him, but also his daughter Sital, who is here also from India. She did it, and one of her daughter-in-law, Amisha, who is not here, she also put in a lot of time. So I must thank you very much. And there, yeah. And beside that, of course, a lot of other people have helped Shreya, including there, and also my friends. Last week, Yogesh and Darshana, I should say Darshana, brought her husband here and to help us out, and I thank you them also. Beside that, and beside that, my sisters, oh my God, Jyoti, Rekha, Deepika, Mini, Soba, they have put in a lot of effort to give this beautiful girl help, and getting a lot of things done.
Who was sitting and doing nothing?
So I really like to thank all of them. And I can't say that anything is possible without my Jalsa friend. Oh my God. Those guys, their input, their guidance, their directions of Prabhu Uncle.
बेटा सेल्फी ले ले रे
Another round of applause. So our next performer is Vaishali again. She's a woman of all types of talents. So she's going to now dance for us, Kathak classical Indian dance style. Thank you, Vaishali. So Vaishali and Setu are very good friends, and they're also dance partners. They've danced many performances together, including yesterday for the family. They performed a very beautiful Odissi dance as well. Another round of applause for Vaishali. So our next performance is from a group of people who are friends with Setu's parents, Neela Mami and Bipin Mama. They're called the Jalsa Crew. So before they begin, I want to explain to some of you what this means. These are a group of friends that get together on weekends. They vacation together, they party together, and their children have all grown up together. So they're going to perform 2 dances. And as they're setting up, we wanted to give a big thank you to Hemel for choreographing the performance.
साजन को सजनी
Once again, thank you, Himmel, for choreographing the Jalsa group dances. So our next performance is by another dancing duo. Setu had a roommate named Edwina, who is also a dancer, and that's how they met. And Edwina Thank you, Himmel and Janani, for that great Bollywood dance. So our next dance, I'm looking very forward to this dance, is from the Place IQ crew. So for those of you who don't know, Place IQ is the company that Jonathan works at, and they have put together a great dance for us. They are the men who keep the internet free. Please put your hands together for Ankrish, Evan, Manik, Miral, Nikhil, Rachit, Vikas, and our guest of honor, Jonathan. Woo!
बजने ते धड़क धड़क ढोल ताश धड़क धड़क भंडारा झिड़क झिड़क मल्हारी धड़क धड़क भड़क साली चटक मटक फटक साली दुश्मन की देखो जो फाट लावली अरे बजने ते धड़क धड़क ढोल ताश धड़क धड़क भंडारा झिड़क झिड़क मल्हारी धड़क धड़क भड़क साली चटक मटक फटक साली दुश्मन की देखो जो फाट लावली बजने ते धड़क धड़क ढोल ताश धड़क
deserves another round of applause. Come on, everyone. So not to put him on the spot, but the first time I met Jonathan, I said, he's a pretty quiet guy and very shy. And the fact that he was up here dancing in front of all of you, he's worthy to marry my cousin Setu. So our next dancer is Panchali. Panchali and Setu have been friends for many years, and Setu started her dance career with Panchali. So we've had a great night of performances from the little ones to the older ones. And so what night would be complete with our favorite dancer with a performance? She's performed at probably almost every one of our weddings and events, including my own. And what night would not be complete with a dance from our beautiful bride?
Bye bye. Yeah, bye bye. Yeah, bhala mori rama, bhala tari rama, bhala mori rama, bhala tari rama, bhala mori rama, bhala tari rama, bhala mori rama, bhala tari rama. Bye bye. Yeah, bye bye. Yeah, bhala mori rama, bhala tari rama, bhala mori rama, bhala tari rama, bhala mori rama, bhala tari rama, bhala mori rama, bhala tari rama. Bye bye. Yeah, bye bye.
So that was our last performance of the evening. I would like to thank my cousin Thorol next to me, who's always the MC and the organizer of every family event we have, who volunteered me to be the MC so she could take a break today. So I've been told to give you guys some announcements. So the food is still available. There's some very nice jalebi and ice cream and gulab jamun for dessert. Also, please make sure you get your family portrait taken at the photo booth, and they're also providing you with a copy of the photo. And then stay tuned for some Garba, Ras, dancing and Bhangra for the rest of the evening.
Thank you.
Josh is ready.
Come
રહેલો ફોર પિક્ચર પછી લઈ લઈશ. હા નો યોર ગુડ બરાબર છે એમને જ્યાં ફાવે છે. The camera, there you go, see? Om Srimat Pankajavistaro Hariharo.
या कुंदेन्दु तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डित करा निर्मल विद्याप्रदा भुव स्वामी प्रिय सुखप्रदा आत्मैकादिष्ठा प्रदा स्वादिष्ठान विरहित विरहति कुर्यात् सदा मङ्गलम् शुभमङ्गलं सावधान।
Your right foot into the plate. Yes, yes. We're gonna take care of you today. Yes. તમે પાણી રેડો બેન, તમે એના પગ ધોઈ નાખજો. ઓમ વદુ ઇક્ષસ્વ આયુષ્યમદંબવાસઃ પરિદ્વસ્વ. ઓમ કન્યાય નમઃ. મંત્રાર્થા સફલા સંતુ સંતુ પૂર્ણમનોરથા. શત્રુણામ બુદ્ધિનાશોસ્તુ મિત્રાણામ ઉદયસ્તવઃ. વાસસે નમઃ. બસ લૂછી નાખો બેન અને ચાંદલો કરી જજો એના પગ ઉપર. બંને બોલો બોલાવો ચાલો આપો. હા ના 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 તા સુખાના મનસે સીતાનામ તનોત કૃષ્ણો ખિલ મંગલમ નઃ. પરફેક્ટ. યો વક્રતુંડ મહાકાય સૂર્યકોટિ સમપ્રભ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा. विघ्नेश विघ्नचय खण्डन नामधेय श्री शंकरात्मज सुराधिप वन्द्यपाद. दुर्गा महाव्रत फलाखिल मंगलात्मन.
मैं भी हूँ तन्हा, तुम भी तन्हा हो. कैसे तुमको बताऊं, उम्र लगी कहते हुए एक दिन तेरा हो जाऊं. तुम जो गुस्सा भी करो तो मुझे हौले हो जाएगा प्यार. चलेगा हौले हौले हो जाएगा प्यार. हौले 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 हो जाएगा प्यार. चलेगा हौले हौले हो जाएगा प्यार.
1961 में संगीत का सूरज जो निकला तो दुनिया ने देखा कि 3 नए संगीतकार शोहरत की दुनिया में जन्म लेते ही बुलंदियों को छूने लगे हैं। हम दोनों के जयदेव, झुमरू के किशोर कुमार अब संगीतकार के रूप में, और होनहार बिरवा यानी छोटे नवाब R.D. बर्मन। मगर बिना का गीतमाला की चोटी पर शंकर जयकिशन जमे रहे।
तेरी प्यारी प्यारी सूरत को किसी
Check 1 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we get started, let's do a real quick rehearsal for the bride and groom. So for the bride and groom, I want you guys to clap as they enter. Clap as they enter. So let's do a very quick rehearsal for the bride and groom. So just give DJ 1 second to play the music, and then we'll practice to make sure we get the best entrance to the bride and groom, okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and let's see if we can rehearse. Come on. 1 2 3 4. All right. All right, that was great, and that's what we're going to do as they enter, okay? Don't forget on me now. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, let's put our hands together and welcome Jonathan's brother, Michael, his beautiful sister-in-law, which is Sharon Lynn, and 2 nephews, Grady and Gavin. All right. They definitely are having a good time. That's good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and let's welcome Toral Patel. That's Setu's sister, Toral Patel. Woo! right. Let's welcome Patrick and Patricia. That is Jonathan's parents. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Bipin and Neela Patel. All right.
उसकी घर से ससुराल की विदाई पर आधारित है। सच में बेटियां दो घरों को रोशन करती हैं, फिर भी उसका घर कौन सा है उसी को पता नहीं होता। किसी ने खूब लिखा है, चिड़िया होती है मगर पंख नहीं होते हैं बेटियों के। मायका होता है, ससुराल होता है, मगर घर नहीं होते हैं बेटियों के। माँ बाप कहते हैं ये तो पराई है, ससुराल कहता है पराई घर से आई है। तू ही बताए मेरे मालिक, दोनों घरों की नेम प्लेट पर नाम नहीं जिनका, ये बेटियां तूने किस घर के लिए बनाई है। ये गीत उन सभी बेटियों को डेडिकेट करते हुए गर्व महसूस हो रहा है जो मायका और ससुराल दोनों जगहों की रौनक बनती है। वक्त से पहले बड़ी होती है बेटियां, जन्नत से आई परी होती है बेटियां, बेटी मेरी।
How about another round of applause for all the lovely people standing up here, ladies and gentlemen? Put your hands together for all of them. One more time. We've rehearsed it, so let's put your hands together for our newlyweds. One more time. Come on, DJ, play the music for them. All right, everyone, put your hands together for Jonathan and Setu. Husband and wife for the very first time, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for them.
Clap. Everyone. Clap.
All right, put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
Clap. Clap. Once again. Everyone. Clap. Clap.
This only tells me one thing. This is going to be a great night tonight. Don't you guys agree? Yeah, we're here to party, people. Everyone's going to have a great time. So at this point in time, if I can request everyone to take their seats, we will proceed with the next program, ladies and gentlemen.
ਹਾਏ ਹਾਏ ਰੱਬਾ ਲੱਗਣਾ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਜਾਵੇ ਉਹ ਗੋੜੀ ਨਾਲ ਵੀ ਸ਼ਿਕ ਮਿੱਠਾ ਉਹ ਗੋੜੀ ਨਾਲ ਵੀ ਸ਼ਿਕ ਮਿੱਠਾ ਓ ਗੋੜੀ ਨਾਲ ਵੀ ਸ਼ਿਕ ਮਿੱਠਾ ਹਾਏ ਹਾਏ ਰੱਬਾ ਲੱਗਣਾ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਜਾਵੇ ਉਹ ਗੋੜੀ ਨਾਲ ਵੀ ਸ਼ਿਕ ਮਿੱਠਾ ਇਸ਼ਕ ਮਿੱਠਾ ਹਾਏ ਹਾਏ ਓ ਰੱਬਾ ਲੱਗਣਾ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਜਾਵੇ ਗੋੜੀ ਨਾਲੋਂ ਇਸ਼ਕ ਮਿੱਠਾ ਓ ਮੇਰੀ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਜਿੰਦ ਕੱਢ ਲੈ ਓ ਮੇਰੀ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਜਿੰਦ ਕੱਢ ਲੈ ਹਾਏ ਹਾਏ ਓ ਮੇਰੇ ਯਾਰ ਨੂੰ ਬੰਦਾ ਨਾ ਬੋਲੀ ਓ ਮੇਰੀ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਜਿੰਦ ਕੱਢ ਲੈ ਓ ਮੇਰੀ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਜਿੰਦ ਕੱਢ ਲੈ ਕੱਢ ਲੈ ਹਾਏ ਹਾਏ ਓ ਮੇਰੇ ਯਾਰ ਨੂੰ ਬੰਦਾ ਨਾ ਬੋਲੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਜਿੰਦ ਕੱਢ ਲੈ ਪਾਣੀਏ
right, we are going to move right along, and at this point in time, I would like to invite Setu's dad, Bipin, for his speech.
Thank you very much. It's been a great 2 days, and I think everybody enjoyed it, I hope. And we are so happy that you have taken time out to be a part of Setu and Jonathan's special day, this weekend particularly, also and today. I also like to once again welcome Mr. and Mrs. Lanigan and for this event here. And particularly I want to recognize our Army hero, Special Force member, Mr. Patrick Lanigan. Sir, we salute your service for this nation and our protection. Setu, your birth was a benchmark for us. Life has changed a lot since then. There is a little more comfort, there is more stability, and some security for tomorrow. But when you were born, I was just finishing my thesis at Stevens. Your mom and I were young, energetic, had a lot of idealistic vigor and hope for tomorrow. However, there were fear also for future. And today, here I am with some wrinkles and hidden gray hair. And you are still living in the same town, going every day in the same hospital where you were born. And I guess at least you are doing some services there rather than crying on the 4th floor those days. I recollect those days when your mom and I often had to stay up to put you to sleep, give you milk and then rack around and put you to sleep. Now, I wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, or my sugar is low and I have to drink my own milk. So things have been changing. However, there are some of the things are same, like you are, as you said, you're working same place and same place you are there. But one other thing is also same now, is your mom. She looks same, stunning, beautiful, fearful, I mean powerful. मैम साहब, आपके तीखे लफ्ज़ों से डर नहीं लगता है, मगर आपकी नजाकत नज़रों से की नैनों से डर लगता है.
It's a tough act to follow. So there are few people I've known my whole life. Quite literally, I can count them on 2 fingers. I've looked up to. Let me start over. Sorry, I'm nervous. Isn't that funny? I'm a teacher. I speak in public every day. Okay. Quite literally, I can count on 2 fingers the number of people I've looked up to since I was able to wrap my brain around what looking up to meant to an individual. One man is my father, and the second is someone who I've always wanted to be around. Actually, when I think about it, he's someone I always wanted to be. He's Jonathan. He's my brother, my friend, a man I've never stopped admiring, up to this very second. And this second. And this second. You get what I'm trying to say. The Lenahan clan is a strong one. Don't cross us. We look out for one another. We're small, but we're mighty. You've been warned. Don't let this mustache, these smiling eyes, these fancy clothes fool you. I'm trusting the Patel family to accept John as their own. I don't know what John did to be to deserve such a fantastic human being that we're inheriting into our family. Setu, I am eternally grateful.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. We are so happy to be speaking here tonight. As many of you know, everyone always thinks that Setu is Thorol's little sister. But she's not. She's mine. When we were little, we even used to dress alike and fight over who liked Harsh the most.
I mean, they talked about this last night, and they still fought about it. But there's a lot to like, so understand.
One of my first memories of Setu is when she came to visit us in London while they were all living in Kuwait.
I remember that time too. I was a young kid, but what I remember about it was I thought it was really cool that Bibi Mama and Neela Mami allowed Setu to bring a friend with them to visit us from all the way from Kuwait to England, and I was like, I can't even go to the bathroom by myself, you know, without my parents going. And then what I realized is that cute red-headed white girl wasn't a friend. It was Thorol. I mean, be honest, part of me to this day doesn't believe she's related to us. She refuses to take a DNA test that will solve all of this, but nonetheless, ignorance is bliss, and we love her anyways. But
One day during their visit, we went shopping on Oxford Street in London. We all went into Harrods and suddenly realized that Setu was lost. It was Christmas time and the place was completely packed. So everybody panicked. We were panic-stricken. We looked everywhere for Setu. She was nowhere to be found. 15 minutes later, we find Setu wandering the streets outside of the store, happily, not worried, not crying, nothing, just enjoying the atmosphere in her own happy place.
I'm pretty certain that she got lost 4 times on the way over here as well. So the more things change, the more they stay the same as well.
Many years later, Setu and family moved to New Jersey, and we were living in Virginia. We would spend the best summers together where we played volleyball in the backyard using the sprinkler system as the net, taking multiple trips to the library to borrow Sweet Valley High books. It is during these summers that we became really close and bonded as siblings.
I have a little bit different memory of that time. So we stayed with them for 3 weeks every single day. It was me and 3 girls. It's kind of how Bibi Mama was raised, you know what I mean? So we hung out every day. Setu and JLal just raced to read book after book of the romance novels. Thorol was younger than me, and neither one of us cared about any of that. So what I remember, though, is that every night we slept in the basement, hardwood floor, like had blankets, blah, blah, blah. And we're all 4 laid out. And then what I realized is that I woke up one day and I had these quadruple jointed tarantula toes in my face. And I realized at that point that I've always hated feet ever since. It's because of Setu. So it's shocking for you to haven't seen her. People haven't seen her feet, but she's so beautiful right now. But those feet they could scare anybody. And to this day, like, I make my wife Sona wear socks to bed. I mean, she might, I don't know what's going on. So I mean, there's pythons in the wild that are half the length than Setu's toes, but we'll leave it at that for now.
Setu and I have spent many hours talking about our future and who we might one day marry. She had always said that she'd like to find someone that appreciates different cultures and likes to travel. Based on Jonathan's stellar Bhangra moves last night and their well-stamped passports, I am pretty sure that you've hit the jackpot.
Yeah, she was so excited about saying nice things, she forgot about more of my roast. So when we were in the basement, I don't know if you remember this, but after Setu's killer pythons, if that wasn't enough, that those feet scared me, Shaylee and Setu used to think it was cool to dress me up as a girl and put makeup on me. And they also would do my hair and ponytails and all that fun stuff. So, and the best part about it is that they convinced me that all 8-year-old boys are doing this for their summer vacations. So it's shocking that after all that treatment that I married a sonal and not somebody named Samuel. You know what I mean? You would think that. But,
Okay. The first time I met Jonathan was late one Saturday night after he had spent most of the day at one of Setu's dance performances. He had spent the majority of that time not spending time with Setu, but waiting patiently in the audience while she was backstage waiting for her turn to perform. However, around midnight when we finally did meet up, Jonathan was almost glowing, and all he could talk about was how beautiful her performance was. I knew then that he was the one.
That's so sweet. My first time meeting Jonathan was, I wanted to make sure, when Setu told me she was dating him and things were getting serious, me and my wife Sonal, so we have to make it up there and not make it a group trip, right? So we wanted to hang out with them one-on-one. So we chose a really weird time to do it. It was like New Year's Day, after a pretty fun New Year's Eve. We drove from DC to visit these guys. And what I noticed right away was Setu's house or apartment, if most of you have been over there, there's usually not too much in the closets or, in the kitchen and stuff. You had a full bar pretty much set up that day. So I realized, I was like, she realizes that if Jonathan just gets drunk with me, he's gonna have a good time. And it says more about me than anything, that I have a drinking problem, which I need to go to Betty Ford or whatever. But what Jonathan, what he really impressed me with is I felt he was trying to keep up with the drinks with me the first night, and you even sent us to the corner bar across the street, and we had a couple of shots, and I asked you, what you really liked in Setu. I don't know if you remember saying this to me or not, because you definitely had a few more shots than you're probably used to. But you're like, even if she got mad at me, I think initially when she probably was trying to give a reason for you guys for this not to make it work, and you were just like, that's not an option, we're gonna figure out a way to make it work. And I was just like, wow, because she looked like she was looking for a reason for it not to work, because she didn't believe she deserved this, and you were like, no, this is gonna happen, and you're hammered, so you tell the truth when you're hammered. So, and I made him take some cherry bombs that night, which is Red Bull and cherry Stoli vodka, right? So he's never done it before, and I've done it. So we literally came home and I went straight to sleep. Not even 2 minutes, I was in bed. He laid next. He basically woke her up and said, "You're gonna have to talk to me because Harsh made me do cherry bombs, and I can't go to sleep for like the next 2-3 hours." The second night of it was a lot better. We calmed down. We had the greatest movie night of all time. We watched Sicaria, and we ended up watching Straight Outta Compton, which was crazy because I wanted to watch that movie like a lot of people, but maybe it's a bad stereotype in my mind, but I figured, if somebody that went to Yale physics, maybe I thought he was a nerd. I don't know. But this guy's a straight G. This guy knew every line of Straight Outta Compton. He was making me feel, I had 2 earrings in college and baggy pants, and this guy knew more about this movie than and every rapper in it. It just speaks of his diversity. He's a very well-rounded human being. It was a phenomenal weekend when we first met.
Jonathan, you have just married one of the most thoughtful and talented people I've ever known. Setu is generous with her time and her love. She is always willing to help in any way, whether it's answering the phone at odd hours to answer a medical question, teaching her nephew some cool yoga moves, or being my personal confidant for all of life's ups and downs. She has a beautiful soul, and knowing that she has found someone that appreciates all of her uniqueness, including her toes, is heartwarming for all of us.
All seriousness, like Setu, you're really one of my favorite people in the world. You don't judge anybody. You are the happiest person for everybody else's special day, and nothing makes me happier than to be a part of your special day. And I'm very protective of you. But you found a dude that could take care of you. and he's gold. And I think my best quality is to read people, and this guy is as good as you can get. And I'm so happy for both of you.
Setu, obviously, Induba can't be here physically today, but that rain during your ceremony were her happy tears. We all know that you were always her favorite grandchild. Know that she is beaming down today, smiling from ear to ear, and we are so happy that you found each other. Jonathan, welcome to the family, and congratulations to you both.
Love you.
Speeches from the friends are my favorite part because some of the darkest secrets come out, right? Once again, Harsh and Setu's friends deserve a round of applause for such a wonderful kind of memory down the lane. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, let's invite the bride and groom for their first dance. So Setu and Jonathan on the dance floor, please. Thank you. Point in time, I would like to welcome Patricia, Jonathan's mom, and Jonathan for their dance, please.
Never have some light.
Thank you, Patricia and Jonathan, very, very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next song is a father and a daughter dance, but I do have some instructions for you. The song we are going to do, the lyrics of the songs will be translated and they'll be up in the monitors if you are interested in actually finding out what the song says. And we also have the song divided into 3 different paragraphs. The first paragraph is going to be Setu and her dad dancing. The second, we would like to invite all the fathers and daughters. And thirdly, we would like to invite all the mothers and their sons. So I will definitely give you some cues, but I just wanted to give you some instructions before we start with the third song. Thank you.
और बेटी का यह गीत उसकी घर से ससुराल की विदाई पर आधारित है। सच में बेटियां 2 घरों को रोशन करती हैं, फिर भी उसका घर कौन सा है उसी को पता नहीं होता। किसी ने खूब लिखा है चिड़िया होती है मगर पंख नहीं होते हैं बेटियों के। मायका होता है ससुराल होता है मगर घर नहीं होते हैं बेटियों के। माँ बाप कहते हैं ये तो पराई है, ससुराल कहता है पराई घर से आई है। तू ही बताए मेरे मालिक, दोनों घरों की नेम प्लेट पर नाम नहीं जिनका, ये बेटियां तूने किस घर के लिए बनाई है। ये गीत उन सभी बेटियों को डेडिकेट करते हुए गर्व महसूस हो रहा है जो मायका और ससुराल दोनों जगहों की रौनक बनती है।
से पहले बड़ी होती है बेटियां, जन्नत से आई परी होती है बेटियां। बेटी मेरी है रोशनी, बेटी मेरी है जिंदगी। वक्त से पहले बड़ी होती है बेटियां, जन्नत से आई परी होती है बेटियां। बेटी मेरी है रोशनी, बेटी मेरी है जिंदगी।
Can we have the other fathers and daughters on the dance floor, please? This is the beginning of the second paragraph, so can we have all the fathers and daughters on the dance floor, please?
जब आई वो इस जहां में, खुशबू घुली थी हवा में, कलियों ने हंसना सीखा, नया रंग पाया फिजा ने। बेटी मेरी मेरा जहां, बेटी बिना जीवन सुना। बेटी मेरी है रोशनी, बेटी मेरी है जिंदगी।
All right, can we have all the moms on the dance floor, please? All the moms and their sons on the dance floor. Thank you.
जिगर जाको करते जुदा हम, जब बेटी करते विदा हम। माँ बाप का दर्द क्या है, कहे कैसे तुझसे खुदा हम। बेटी मेरी नाजुक कली, बेटी मेरी सबसे भली। बेटी मेरी है रोशनी, बेटी मेरी है
your hands together for a newlywed couple. Let's everyone have a good time here. Come on. What? Everyone. Everyone. What?
देखो है शाम बड़ी दीवानी धीरे धीरे बन जाए न कोई कहानी देखो देखो है शाम बड़ी दीवानी Say my name, you know who I am, I'm too hot. My band bought that money. Break it down. Girls hit you hallelujah. Girls hit you hallelujah. Girls hit you hallelujah.